Hello, I am Alisha Malik. I have came to the screen of Shiro Vision with some new pieces of news for you. Madhya Pradesh records first death from Delta Plus variant of COVID-19. Madhya Pradesh on Wednesday reported its first COVID-19 death linked to the Delta Plus variant of SARS-CoV-2. Genome sequencing of the samples taken from a deceased COVID patient in Ujjain revealed that she had contracted the Delta Plus variant of the novel coronavirus. A total of 5 confirmed cases of the Delta Plus variant have come to light in Madhya Pradesh today. 3 of those cases were reported from Bhopal and the remaining from Ujjain. Out of the COVID patients in MP who contracted the Delta Plus variant, 4 have recovered while 1 woman succumbed to the virus. Ujjain Nodal COVID officer Dr. Ronak told Aaj Tak India Today that reports from Bhopal confirmed how Ujjain had 2 cases of the Delta Plus variant. The COVID victim who contracted the Delta Plus variant in Ujjain died on May 23, said Dr. Ronak. He added that her husband had tested positive for COVID-19 before the woman. Officials also found that the husband had received both doses of the vaccine while the woman has yet to receive the jab. Madhya Pradesh Medical Education Minister Vishwak Sarang said the government is monitoring the situation. Contact tracing has been done for those patients who were found positive for the Delta Plus variant, and the reports of their contacts are negative. PM Modi's all-party meet on Jammu and Kashmir today. What to expect and why it's important. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair a crucial all-party meeting to discuss the prevailing situation in Jammu and Kashmir and the future course of action for the Union Territory in New Delhi on Thursday. The government has invited 40 leaders from Jammu and Kashmir belonging to various political parties for this meeting. Among the invitees are former Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, and heads of mainstream political parties from Jammu and Kashmir. This is the first such political exercise after August 5, 2019, when the centre decided to abrogate Article 370 of the Constitution that gave Jammu and Kashmir a special status. Apart from this, the centre also reduced Jammu and Kashmir's status from a state to a UT and bifurcated it. With all eyes on the crucial meeting, leaders from several Jammu and Kashmir-based parties have reached New Delhi. The 10 points, what is expected to come up for discussion and why this meeting is important. Number 1, report suggests that the government has several called this all-party meeting to straighten the political process in the Union Territory. Jammu and Kashmir has not had an elected government ever since the Mehbooba Mufti-led government fell in June 2018 after BJP walked out of the PDP-BJP alliance. Number 2, it is in this context that holding assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir is likely to be one of the key issues that might be discussed during all-party meeting on Thursday. Since 2018, when Mehbooba Mufti government fell, people in Jammu and Kashmir have participated in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections and the polls of the district development councils in 2020. Number 3, however, holding assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir isn't a simple exercise now. Since it has been bifurcated, Jammu and Kashmir has to undergo a delimitations exercise in which boundaries of assembly constituencies will be redrawn and some new constituencies will be created. Number 4, on Wednesday, the Election Commission of India held a meeting on the delimitation exercise in Jammu and Kashmir. The meeting was held with 20 Deputy Commissioners on Jammu and Kashmir. As per news agency ANI, it discussed the administrative difficulties faced by Deputy Commissioners with respect to the Assembly constituents. The Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019 that bifurcated the erstwhile state raised that the number of Assembly constituents in Jammu and Kashmir from 107 to 114, including the 24 seats falling under the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Number 6, the internal political situation in Jammu and Kashmir aside that all the party meeting may also discuss the external factors that are likely to affect the future of Jammu and Kashmir. Number 7, Within Kashmir most masked team, political parties have decided to participate in all the party meetings. This includes the People's Alliance for Gupkar Declarations. National Conference Chief and head of the Alliance Farooq Abdullah on Tuesday said the 5 constituent parties of PAGD will participate in the meeting with PM Modi. Number 8, the Congress party, which walked out the PAGD soon after its formation last year, too, has decided to attend the all-party meeting. It will be presented by Jammu and Kashmir Congress President GME and former Chief Minister Ghulam Nabi Azad. Former Chief Minister and PDP Supremo Mehbooba Mufti has reached New Delhi for the meeting. Meanwhile, a day before the Prime Minister all-party meeting on Jammu and Kashmir, there were 3 militant attacks in the youth. Another ICC tournament, another heartbreak. India's title rout continues. Entire 2 days of play was washed out and 3 days were marred by rain, but New Zealand beat India by 8 wickets on the reserve day to win the inaugural World Test Championship at Southampton Rose Bowl on Wednesday. With the loss, India's 8-year wait for an ICC trophy stretched further and eyes will be on the upcoming T20 World Cup to the end this drought. India were bundled out for 170 on the reserve day after Kelly Jamieson wreaked havoc again and dismissed Virat Kohli and Chits for Pujara in the first hour. Rishabh Pant scored 41 in his typical fashion, but wickets kept on falling from one end. Later, New Zealand were reduced to 44 for 2 in the 139-run chase. However, Ken Williamson, 52 runs, stood rock solid again and along with Ross Taylor, 47 runs, took his team safely over the line. Here is how India has fared in ICC tournaments after MS Dhoni's side won the ICC Championship Trophy in England in 2013. MCAFE founder dies by suicide in prison after Spanish court allows extradition. US technology entrepreneur John Massey hanged himself in his prison cell on Wednesday after the Spanish High Court authorized his extradition to the United States on tax evasion charges, his lawyer told Reuters. Known for his eccentric behavior, MCP 75 was a pioneer of antivirus software, introducing his Eponymous program in the 1980s. He had been indicted tenses on tax evasion charges. He also was charged in the cryptocurrency fraud case in New York. MCP was arrested in Barcelona airport, then jailed there in October. Prison authorities were investigating the cause of death. Spain's High Court agreed to extradite Massey to the United States, a court document released on Wednesday said. The Provincial Justice Department confirmed that a US man aged 75 was found dead in his cell on Wednesday.
Zero Vision. সবার সাথে সবার পাশে জিরো ভিশন আজ কলকাতা তথা গ্রাম বাংলার পশ্চিমবঙ্গের সাধারণ মানুষের পাশে এসে দাঁড়িয়েছে। জিরো ভিশন সবার সাথে সবার পাশে। আপনারাও পারেন জিরো ভিশনের মতন সবার পাশে এসে দাঁড়াতে। আসুন না সাহায্যের হাত বাড়িয়ে দিই। আপনারা যদি সাহায্য করতে চান তলার এই নাম্বারগুলোর সাথে যোগাযোগ করতে পারেন। প্রত্যেকটাই আমাদের জিরো ভিশন সংস্থার নাম্বার। ভালো থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন।
That's it for today for me and my team. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe and stay at home. If you like our channel, please do subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you.